Well, one of the major changes, obviously, to the hospital is the new look that you see as you enter the hospital. That involved doing a new EFS application. It's a stucco product around the entire hospital to really update the look and make it look like a better place and a newer place. But more importantly, the changes on the inside is what really matters. We added a new outpatient corridor when you first come into the hospital, which connects all of our outpatient departments to the main entrance of the hospital. Makes it very convenient for all of our patients to come into the hospital, register, and go to their services without being lost in the hospital, without having to walk through all of the inpatient hallways, but just be able to stay right there in the outpatient corridor right by the hospital. In addition to that, we also added parking to the main entrance. Not only do we have our valet parking, which is free and accessible to all of our patients and visitors, but we added additional parking to the main entrance to allow visitors to find a spot when they come, because we all know once you find a parking spot, everything gets easier from there. Really the main intent behind changing all of this hospital, one was to create a new look and an updated look for the facility, because we think it enhances the appearance of the facility to the community, which is very important to us. But more importantly, we wanted to make it more convenient and more accessible. We talk to patients every day. They get lost in the facility. They don't know where they're going because it is a big place. And so we wanted to try and do something that would make that better for every one of our patients as they came to the facility. Well, one of the main reasons for doing this project was trying to make all of our outpatient services, imaging services, cancer treatment services, women's wellness services, as accessible as we could to the patient. So as you enter into the main entrance, you're greeted by the friendly registration staff that are right there, right by the main entrance, and then you're able to proceed down our new outpatient corridor that we created that's right next to registration. Lead you down an open hallway with lots of natural light, views of the mountains, comfortable waiting areas in each of those different departments that really allow you as a patient to be at ease when you're receiving service at the facility. We know how difficult it can be, how intimidating it can be to receive services at the facility, and that's why we really wanted to create this nice open light environment where all of our patients could be set at ease while receiving services at our facility. The most common services that people are coming to obtain in the corridor are all imaging services. So it could be an MRI, a CT scan, X-ray services, full scope of imaging services. Cancer treatment is also one of the services right along that hallway, as well as our Women's Wellness Center, where we do mammography, ultrasound, all of the services for women's needs as well. As we embarked on this project, one of the most important things we wanted to do was find a way to really create a visual remembrance for the Sisters of St. Benedict. And I think we were able to accomplish that with this project. As you walk through the new main entrance, you're greeted by a rotunda. It is a mural of the sisters, actually has some great pictures of the sisters from way back when the sisters were here. And it also has the motto that the sisters lived when they were here, which is that above all things, care must be taken as if the individual were Christ in person. And that motto that's now that motto that is now written on that rotunda is a constant reminder to all of us as employees of the legacy that the Sisters of St. Benedict left for each of us, and what we need to do as employees to make sure that that same compassionate, loving care is provided to all of our patients, just like it was when the sisters were here. If I were to think about one thing that I want everyone to know about the new Ogden Regional Medical Center, it really would be how much easier it is to access our facility. From the parking, right when you pull into the parking lot, you're able to find a spot or conveniently use our free valet parking, to when you come into the hospital, it's very easy to access all of our services. You're not going to get lost. It's going to be very easy for you to get where you need to go. And we know that it's stressful enough to come in and get healthcare services, and so we're really pleased with the great environment this creates. I think it makes people feel more comfortable when they're in the facility, and that's really why we did this. It was all about our patients, all about trying to make a better visit for every patient that comes through our doors.